This is a caution. You have somebody here who is showing up to me, okay, I feel to be Warlock energy, Jezebel energy, okay? Do I really see that exactly in depth at this particular time? I don't need to. I'm using my deck, okay? Sip with Nikki on situations, all right? If you guys are interested in this particular situation deck, go ahead and contact Mystic. However, this person is into blame shifting. This person is into not being accountable. This person possibly is an artist, or they like art in some type of way. They can draw real well, okay? Be careful of their drawings, because even their drawings are symbolic, all right? There is this person is definitely blame shifting. This person right now is in hangman. They're in some type of limbo, some type of suspension. They need to be doing some type of self-improvement is what they really need to be doing. And but there's uncertainty here. I don't know if they're going to do self-improvement. I don't know. I feel not at this point. All I know is they're questioning a lot of things. One of the things that they're questioning is how can they get you to do something that you don't necessarily want to do on your own. All right. And I'm going to break that down for a second. I'm in a second. But they're also questioning where they stand with you. The reason why they're questioning where they stand with you is because depending upon where they're standing with you depends on how much energy manipulation they can do with you, okay? So you need to be careful, because this person plays with magic, all right? You need to understand that. And this person is damn sure looking at you. They're watching you. They're surveillancing you. They're monitoring you, okay? They're sending some serious intentions your way, okay? So you may be seeing symbols, signs, or even synchronicities that will match what I'm telling you, all right? The reason why, you guys, because this person is chaotic. They're very chaotic. They do not like the fact that somebody here has decided to seek peace and pursue it. They do not like the fact that somebody here really isn't explaining themselves. It's almost like somebody is not explaining themselves. They're not defending themselves. It's almost like think what you want to think. Okay, like that's the energy that somebody has here, and it's very much so bothering this person here, who really definitely does want their narrative to be seen and heard. Okay. Because somebody has shut down in the way that they shut down here, their narrative is not able to be it can't take flight, because they don't have any energy to feed off of. You see what I'm saying? So they're asking questions at this point in the game. Honestly, I really don't feel like they need to be asking no serious ass questions. And the reason why is because honestly, they have no energy to deal with. They have no energy to work with. Collective, somebody is not giving this person any energy to work with, all right? In order to be able to do whatever it is that you need to do, you need some type of energy, okay? Somebody has completely pulled their energy back and left somebody in this hangman energy. They're very uncertain. They're in suspension, okay? Now, I personally feel like who this person decided to come after, and I don't even have this, but I won't be surprised if I see it. There's somebody who's highly protected, somebody who's ascended, somebody who is already done a lot of introspection, learned the lessons that this person has taught them that they never asked to learn, and has grown, grown up, grown away, from this situation, became a better person, decided to choose peace and pursue it. This person doesn't like your peace. This person doesn't like peace, period. And this person definitely doesn't like the fact that you're seeking peace and pursuing it at all right? This person is coming to bring some chaos. They want to bring some drama. And that is their goal. But not only just that, their goal is also to try to cipher energy and to siphon something from you, all right? While they're creating chaos. So, see, this energy that I'm feeling, things really don't take off for this energy in the peace, right? As long as there's temperance, as long as there's balance, harmony, and flow, alignment, right? This particular energy, they can work with misalignment. They can work with chaos. They can work with conflict. This is what they work with. Somebody here can work with both, okay? But somebody chooses peace, and somebody chooses moderation. Somebody chooses calm. Somebody chooses balance, harmony, flow, and peace and moderation. That's what somebody chooses here. It's not that you can't work with negative energy. You can very easily, okay? And that is the reason why this person is very, very into you, okay? Because you represent yin and yang, okay? I believe you know a lot more about it than they do, okay? I really do. And the reason why I say that is because they can only operate in dysfunction. They can only operate in misalignment, which is the reason why they ass is misaligned in the first place. So this is what we got. This is what we're going to deal with. Collective. Much love, much respect, you guys. Thank you so much for still being here with me. I love you guys to life. Shout out Train to Go. That is my membership, you guys. It's my brotherhood. It's my sisterhood, you guys. Go ahead and join Train to Go. Lowest tier, support tier, definitely helps me to come to you more. Supports the channel. Promos, perks, and discounts. If you guys are wanting a personal read from me, I am only reading for my Train to Go members. So that membership is $4.99 a month, okay? So also for every 100 new subscribers, somebody will get a free read. I am going to be making the announcements pretty soon, you guys, and I will be giving directions on how to go about doing that. The more that I see you, the higher your chances are to win. I am going back for at least, I don't know, 4 or 5 videos. I don't know, maybe even more than that, okay? So make sure you guys comment, okay? So please hit the thumbs up button so we can get some rotation, and also hype your girl if you guys are feeling generous. I am praying over everything on this table. Cards, clarifiers, everything. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You guys, I'm asking for truth, revelation, confirmation, guidance, consolation, peace, and protection as I give Yeshua Messiah all the praise, the honor, and the glory in which he definitely does deserve. They're not taking accountability. No, they're not. They're never going to take accountability, okay? They like to blame shift. They like to project. Somebody who is very empathetic here. But somebody's not just empathetic here. Somebody's very grounded and practical here as well. Give me a little more. Yeah, they done betrayed you. This is the reason why you pulled your energy back. I feel like they betrayed you. They backstabbed you. I feel like this was a painful ending. And I feel like they caused you, they pushed you to break up with them or leave them behind. But see, they didn't understand what you not being around really did represent, okay? Like I said, they need your energy. But see, they needed you in a messed up mindset. They needed you working low vibrational, all right? So they can feed on you and get your energy from that low vibration, okay? They can't, see, they could have stayed, you could have stayed together. You guys could have worked this thing out. Problem is you seek peace and you pursue it. That's their problem, all right? So because you seek peace and you pursue it and you prefer the light over the dark any day of the week, this is a problem for them because they can't operate in the light, okay? They have to operate in the dark. This is where any of their manifestations come from. Their magic comes from, okay? This is where they feel comfortable. This is where they can make things work. This is about to bite them, okay, you guys? Because who I'm talking to is somebody that is, like I said, you choose life, but it ain't like you don't know the dark, okay? Matter of fact, some of you grew up in the dark, all right? And maybe you were the only light that was around. So this is the reason why this person never intimidated you. They never scared you. You were never afraid of this individual. It ain't that you didn't see him. You seen him. You damn sure did see him. But you know dark well, okay? Maybe you came from a dark family. Whatever the case may be, you chose light. You ain't scared of it. Holy Spirit, good morning. Yeah, they stabbed you in the back. And for some of y'all didn't even get no get back. Some of y'all did. Yeah, somebody loved this person a lot. Marriage. Possibly somebody come for money, had to make a decision, emotionally blocked to this individual. This person shut you down so many times as well, okay? They shut this family down. So maybe you got kids with this person as well. Okay. Holy Spirit, give me a little bit more on this. Right. Forcing you to let their ass go. Just like I said. All right. So tell me about this here. They got questions. The reason why they got questions, you guys, because they want to get close. They want to be able to push your buttons so you can have a negative reaction so that they can be able to exact whatever it is that they want to exact. It's not going to work. You already see right through them. I can see this energy very clearly. And if I'm talking to somebody who has these type of gifts, and I know damn good and well you can see this energy. Yeah. See, listen, there will be no new beginning for them. All right. Somebody's about to stop them in their tracks. They didn't play with the wrong individual is what happened. Yeah, damn sure did. You can see they ass very well. Extremely well. Somebody has already graduated spiritual levels here. Your insight is so keen. It's so pristine. You can see your eyes, your energy can pierce through people's energy. They know this. You loved them anyway. You loved them anyway. You was never afraid of this person. Holy Spirit. Right. They can't jump out here to you. That's because you're not giving them any. They need your negative energy. Holy Spirit, give me a little bit more. They're watching collective. They need your negative reactions. They need your negative energy. Somebody like, you don't get that. You're not getting that. Nope. Yep. They want you to be helpless, hopeless, powerless, and trapped. They want to use your fear. They can feed off of your fear. They feed off of your anxiety. Okay, you guys? They feed off of your helpless, or thinking that you're helpless. Your hopelessness. Because some of y'all done made this person feel like you was helpless and hopeless. But the real truth of the matter is that you wasn't helpless and hopeless. Okay. I feel like what you wanted to do is you wanted to see what this person was going to do with this here energy in case you were helpless and hopeless. How were they going to handle you if you was in a helpless state? I feel like you tried them that way. I feel like some of you tried them and made them feel like you was hopeless. Okay. Not knowing that you're paying attention and you're learning and you're studying and you're watching this person. You're looking at their energy. You can see them very clearly. You knew the moves that they was going to make without them not even knowing that you were testing them. So they can't feed off of it. You already know the energy. Y'all, they don't understand how powerful somebody is here. Bottom line is you already know the energy they need in order to feed. Okay. And because you're not giving them that, then they are starving. Okay. And starving, they will continue to do. All right. Yeah. They're watching you. They don't even know that you know this shit. That's the crazy part about it. That's what happens when you deal with low vibrational energies. One thing about low vibrational energies, they're very lazy. Extremely lazy. Okay. I mean, you could give them fucking something 3 times. And okay, well, just because it's 3 times, okay, this is who you are. You see what I'm saying? That's how they go about it. Yeah, no, they're not going to be overcoming no type of obstacles. I mean, somebody is stopping them in their tracks. Holy Spirit. Right, they want to snake you. You already know this. You knew that when they wanted to snake you before. Give me a little more. They failed. They failed. This was their opportunity to choose light. Light was too much in their face. They could have chosen it, but they didn't want to because they're very dark. And they don't know how to operate in the light anyway. See, they only know how to operate in the dark. So light feels uncomfortable to them in so many different ways. Okay, you guys? It really just does. They have they're kindred spirits with the dark. It's almost like, for instance, I'm one of them type of people who, I feel like if you have one clair, you have all clairs, okay? I just feel like you have a default clair. I feel like you have a clair that you've had all of your life since a kid, and you possibly know that clair a lot more than you know the other ones. I feel that way, okay? Well, when people like this, when all they know how to do is operate in low vibrational energy, and yes, they possibly can manipulate energy in low vibrational energy. They need low vibrational people in order to do this, though. See, they don't know how to operate the same way in the light. They don't get results in the light. They only get results in the darkness. This shit is sick, okay? It's supposed to be the opposite way around. All right, you guys, it really just is. You know, for both. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, yeah, see? Told you. They only operate in the dark. Things happen for them. As long as they can get that energy of low vibration, fearless, helpless, hopeless, powerless, depression, sorrow, grief, all of those things. As long as they can cipher that energy, they can do a lot with that energy, you guys. Somebody's not giving it to them. And continue not giving it to them. Somebody's choosing peace and pursuing it. They want to mess your peace up, okay? They know how powerful you is. They know this. Because when you mad, you big mad, okay? And because when you mad, you big mad, big energy comes up off you. You see what I'm saying? That's what they want. No. This is shit that, you know, right. Somebody is not, somebody is refusing to go along. It's just that simple. Somebody knows this already about this person. And if you don't know this, then you need to know this, okay? You may be seeing signs and symbols and synchronicities as well, okay? But bottom line is this is not, they're not going to be able to exact anything from somebody. They're blocked. They're seriously blocked on all kind of levels here. You know, they can't even walk into somebody's direction. Your definitely wishes granted. Definitely. They definitely want to talk to you. You're in the major arcana of strength here, but you also in the major arcana of hermit. Mind over matter, mind over heart, mind over emotions. Yeah, this person broke somebody's heart. They had somebody in mental anguish here. Somebody here decided not to invest anymore. But because somebody pumped their brakes. Hold on. Yeah, because somebody pumped their brakes and did not let the darker side of them prevail, then somebody is being blessed here. Yeah. This person is getting caught up in their own devices. So the net that they spread for you will be the net they will get caught up in. It really just is that simple. If they always know how powerful you was. You just need to understand that, okay? Right. You're self-sufficient, self-reliant. You got money coming. Lots of it. There you go. High Priestess. Who got your heart broke? But you didn't make the move. You didn't make the move that you could have made because you love this person. You could have made a move. Somebody could have made a move here. And when I say a move, I'm talking, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all could have made a move, but somebody didn't. They didn't make that move. And it has everything to do with the fact that you love somebody here. But that don't mean you won't. And bottom line is this person, yeah, they're shriveling. They're energetically shriveling. They've never come across an energy as powerful as your energy before, all right? Because it's almost like when you got big love, you got big love, right? But when you're a big mad, you're a big mad. It's things get to happening when you're upset, okay? And they love that because they can get that energy. All right. It's not going to be for everybody. But who I have here, Pisces is here. Virgo is here. Virgo, you here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Cancer, Gemini, Virgo. Yeah, there's somebody loved a lot. They're watching you. They want to come disrupt your peace. They can do a whole lot of things with your peace disrupted. So listen, watch your vibration. Watch how you're vibing, okay, you guys? Because honestly, if you let this person in and all they want to do is push your buttons and you give them that, then they pretty much got what they need, okay? Not saying that they can do anything with it and destroy you with the shit, no. But at the same time, why let them feed on you? You see what I'm saying? Like, why let them do that? Why let them play in your energy? They do know how to play in energy, okay, you guys? So if you're sitting up here wondering, do this person know how to play in energy? I'm telling you they know how to play in energy. Now, are they more powerful than somebody here? No, they're not. But they are way darker than somebody here, all right? They are a lot more darker. So, you know, be careful with this energy and do not give them what they want. How you do know, like I said, your landmark is going to be signs and synchronicities, okay? You're going to get messages, downloads, premonitions. You're going to see symbols. You're going to have divine clues, okay? That's going to let you know that this person is in your energy. And like I said, as long as you stay in temperance, there's nothing that they can do, because they can't do nothing with the light, okay? It's only when they piss you off, when they take you there. But I don't think somebody's going to let them do that. Yep. Bottom line is the first question they got is, where do they stand? So where they stand right now is blocked. Where they stand right now is stagnation and limbo. And maybe that's where they need to continue standing. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I do have for you. Hopefully I was able to put that one piece together for you. If I was, that means I've definitely done my job. I'd appreciate it if you like, share, and subscribe. Collective. Always a pleasure. See you guys soon.